Hey everybody, it's Jesse again, and welcome to another edition of Gen X Thinks. I'm going to tell another story about my childhood, and which was kind of crazy, so buckle up. In about 1979 or 80, around there somewhere, we were living in the Northwest, Washington State, and my parents I was born in Florida, and my parents would go back and forth between the two, between one complete end of the country, southeast Florida, to northwest Washington. My mother was from Florida and my father was from Washington. So at this time, we're up in Washington, and they decide to come back to Florida for whatever reason, probably because the law was after them. So they decide that they're going to borrow a Winnebago, one of those big motorhome, camper home things. So, and I didn't realize the details of the transaction. I thought it was ours. I'm a little kid, so I didn't know that they had done anything illegal until later, which is another story. They get this Winnebago, and we're all in it. My mom, my dad, me, and my two sisters and my brother. So there's 6 of us all together. And we drive down through California, Oregon, California, and we end up in the desert of Arizona. And I mean out in the desert, not like a little scenic off spot or something. I mean out in the middle of the desert, right? And I remember it was Christmas time. So they took us out in the middle of the school year. They just left. We're down there in the middle of the desert. It's Christmas. We have no money, no presents, nothing. We're just out in the middle of this Arizona desert, nothing but cactus and reptiles and stuff as far as you can see. So me and my brother, we weren't, we're 2 little boys. We're not going to sit around this, I guess it was a campsite. At the time it was home, whatever. This Winnebago, and just be bored all day. So we would go exploring all over the place. I'm talking about miles and miles all day long. We'd be out exploring. We just come back for a drink of water or whatever and go out again. One day while we were out there, I honestly think that it was Christmas Eve, I believe, pretty sure. We're out exploring, and this is going to sound crazy, but it is 100% true. We're out in the middle of the desert. No roads, no, tracks and trails. We haven't seen a vehicle in days, not a human being. But me and my brother are exploring, and we're going down this dried out creek bed. And where the water had undercut this bank, there were like roots and bushes overhanging the bank. And it's dry, there's no water, it's just dry. So we're walking down it, and we look, and underneath the bushes and the roots and stuff overhanging this bank, there's a box, and I mean a big box. When I was a little kid, it came up to here. It was a big box. So we look under there, and I'm like, that's a box, So we pull the bushes and roots and stuff apart, and we drag this box out and open it up, and me and my little brother find this box full of toys. I'm not joking. I have verified this story with my siblings and my parents after I grew up. I didn't hallucinate it. I didn't imagine it. I didn't dream it. We all remember this incident. Out in the middle of the desert on Christmas Eve, when we were flat broke, no presents, me and my brother find this box full of boys and girls toys. All right. So we dragged the box back a mile or so, whatever it was, good long ways. We dragged this box back home, or back to the campsite, whatever it was. And everybody's, flabbergasted, especially my parents. They're like, like God left these toys for us, right, or something. So everybody's just can't believe it. And we didn't have a Christmas tree, so my dad found some stuff and decorated a cactus that was out in front of the Winnebago. And we all got around this decorated cactus, and then we took turns picking a toy out of this box until the box was empty, and opening the packages, and then we got to play with the toys and all that. So this is going on, and I remember we had a campfire, and we're all opening toys, opening our presents, and this and that, and I don't really remember what my parents were doing, but I remember after that little makeshift Christmas ceremony was over, my dad took the decorations off of the tree and lit the cactus needles at the bottom. He lit them on fire with a lighter, and they like burnt up the cactus and burnt all the sharp needles off of the cactus tree, the Christmas cactus. And then he cut the cactus up and we ate it. I'm not kidding. I know what cactus tastes like. It's not sweet. It's like it's not good. It's a tart kind of, it's juicy, and it would save your life, if you're ever out there in the desert stuck. But it's not like a sweet, savory thing. It's a tart, kind of distasteful flavor. And then, but I think about it, as an adult now, and I think about how many people in the world have ever eaten Christmas cactus. Right? Me and my family are probably the only ones to ever eat their Christmas cactus in celebration of Christmas. So I have lived a crazy life as a kid, and done a lot of crazy stuff because my parents were a little off the beaten path, to say the very least. But now I can look back and laugh at it because it was original. I've lived a very original life, and just this stuff, a lot of my stories people don't believe, I don't think, but they are true. That happened to us. There's a lot more to that story, but I'm gonna do that in a later video. If you like these stories, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment so I know that you like them, and I'll keep making these videos for you, as they're at the very least interesting and hopefully funny. If y'all get a laugh out of them, I'm happy. Thank you for watching, and I'll leave you there, and I'll see you on the next one.